Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss few questions related to P block element, that is from group 15 to group 18. I have discussed the question related to group 13 and group 14. So let's start the question answer round and what will happen, let's see. Now look at, this is the question. As I told you earlier, this is a completely theory based chapter. You have to boost your knowledge with solid concept. Wait for a moment, give me few seconds. Now look at the question here. When SO3 absorbs in concentrated H2SO4, then what will happen? First of all, for solving such kind of question, write down the reaction here. Observe, SO3 plus H2SO4, yes sir. SO3 plus H2SO4, it gives you, we people know, H2H2O7. This one is pyrosulfuric acid, or it is also known as oleum. Remember, pyrosulfuric acid, and it is also known as oleum. Clear? Now, how to draw the structure if anyone asks you? Is it, I think we can easily draw. I am moving here. That is S, put here S. Put here S, clear to you? That is O, here is O, that is OH, O, this one is O, and this one is OH, clear to you? This is, count sulfur 2 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is the H2H2O7. Now, so what is the correct option here? When SO3 absorbs in concentrated H2SO4, it produces tribasic acid, pyro form of acid. This is pyrosulfuric acid. So we people can observe, can easily say that is pyrosulfuric acid. Clear friend? I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the next segment. Look at here, what is given here? Mixture of which gas produces blue liquid, clear to you, on cooling at minus 30 degrees Celsius. Look at, this is completely conceptual question. Read the question carefully. Mixture of which gas produces blue liquid on cooling at minus 30? As we know, N2O3, if there is a formation of N2O3 take place, then this is a blue liquid, clear to you, and it forms at 30 degrees centigrade. So which composition required to form N2O3? If I talk about NO plus NO2, yes sir, NO plus NO2 at minus 30 degrees Celsius, what will happen? It gives you N2O3. It gives you N2O3, and this is a blue liquid. Clear what I'm telling? And this is a blue liquid. So for this question, we people can say that is D is the correct option, that is blue liquid. Clear? Now check it out, the answer option here, NO plus NO2, it gives you N2O3, and composition is NO plus NO2. Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next segment. What is the next question? Wait for a moment. Now look at question number 3. Which of the following is used, again this is a theory type question, which of the following is used as a photoreceptor in Xerox type photocopies? We all know this is GKGS selenium. because it has a photovoltaic and photoelectronic property. Due to the photovoltaic and photoelectronic property, selenium is used as photoreceptor in Xerox type photocopies. So for this, for question number 3 is simple, B is the correct option. Clear, friend? Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next segment, next question. What will happen? Check it out. The next question is question number 4. Interhalogen compound which exist in dimeric form. As we all know, these all are interhalogen compound. Interhalogen means that is the compound which forms by the combination of two halogens. That is BRF, IF7, ICl, IC. Now, which exist in dimeric form? If, as we know, this one exists, this one exists, this one also exists. But if I talk about ICl3, look at what I'm telling. If I talk about ICl3, that is ICl, Cl and Cl. Due to the presence of this lone pair also here, due to the interhalogen repulsion, to minimize the interhalogen repulsion between this lone pair, they dimerizes and exist as I2Cl6. What I am telling, to minimize the electronic repulsion, that is between these lone pairs, they exist in a dimeric form. This is one of the best question. But IF3 not exist in a dimeric form. It exists IF3, not I2F6. Clear? This is possible. Why? And why dimeric form? Write down, to minimize the electronic repulsion, to minimize the electronic repulsion between the lone pairs, they dimerizes to form dimer, that is I2Cl6. So for this question, what is the correct option? Sir, for this question, the correct option is D, that is ICl3. Clear to you, friend? That is ICl3 exists as a I2Cl6. Check out the option, check out the relation, what is given here. Clear? Now, I'm going to rub this part, friend, and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now, let's move to the next segment of the question, the next question. Ion present in KiBrCl. Now, definitely that is, it will dissociate. Look at. Check it out what I'm telling. That is KiBrCl. Clear to you? It will dissociate and gives you K plus, yes sir, and IBrCl minus. That is, it dissociate to gives you polyhalide ion. further dissociation is not possible. What I'm telling, in this case further dissociation is not possible, it is stable anion. You cannot write like this, that is I minus Br minus Cl minus. It further decomposition not possible. So ion present in KBiBrCl, that is the metal, K plus and IBrCl minus. Now find it out which one is the correct option. For question number 5, that is A, K plus IBrCl minus. So for question number 5, we can easily predict that is A is the correct option. Now friend, I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now for question number 6, which of the following exists as covalent crystal in the solid state? This is again a simple question. You can easily solve, theory based question. As I told you, this chapter is completely theory based. As we all know, sulfur exists as S8, remember this, and this has crown like structure. This has crown like structure and this is nothing but a molecular solid. Molecular solid. Clear to you? Now next, wait for a moment. Next one is phosphorus. P4. Phosphorus exists as a P4. This one again, this is a example of molecular solid. Molecular solid, and we all know that is P4 generally exist in basically two main form. That is, first one is white phosphorus and the second one is the two main form of existence of phosphorus, that is white phosphorus and red phosphorus. This is the two important form and it also exists as P4. Now if I talk about iodine, clear to you? Iodine, that is I2, it exists in the form of I2 and this is also an example of molecular solid. Clear to you? This is simple. But the next option is silicon. But if I talk about silicon, then we all know it exists as a covalent network structure, that is, it is a covalent solid. Clear? This one is a covalent, similar to diamond like structure. Okay, this is a covalent solid. So if anyone asks you which of the following exists as covalent crystal, S8 molecular solid crown like structure, P4 molecular solid, I2 molecular solid. But if I talk about the silicon, it exists as a similar to like diamond structure, okay, diamond type structure. Clear? So for this question, what is the correct option? Sir, it's very simple. For this question, D is the correct option. Clear? Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the question number 7. Which of the following is a wrong statement? Now check it out, listen carefully. Ozone is violet black in solid, definitely, that is black violet in solid state. Ozone is diamagnetic. What is the formula of ozone? That is the formula of ozone is O3, and O3 molecules is bent. Definitely, if I draw the structure of O3 like this, it exists as a two resonating structure. Do you remember this? This is the resonating form, that is the O3, that is the structure, put here O, this is the structure of O3. It is, this one is correct, this one is correct, and this one is correct for ozone. But if I talk about OnCl and ONO are not isoelectronic. No, this one is not a correct option, because in this case the number of valence electron is same. If the number of valence electron is same, then we can say that is they form they are isoelectronic in nature. So this is not a correct statement, and according to the question, which of the following is the wrong statement? So we can say for this question that is C is the correct option. That is, this one is C. OnCl and ONO minus are not isoelectronic. Clear to you? Now friend, one more thing. If anyone asks you to draw the structure of ozone, resonating structure of ozone, I think you know. So let's practice again. If I talk about O3, look at oxygen here, and electron 2 to 4 and 2 6 here. That is ozone here 2 to 4 and 2 6, and again ozone here, that is 2 to 4 and 2 6. Now it will take the electron here, and this will donate an electron pair. So what will be the first resonating structure? So first resonating structure is O, double bond O, and this one is O. Clear to you? Now put the lone pair of electron 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here put 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6. Yes sir. This is the first resonating structure. What is the second resonating structure in this case? It's very simple. Now O here, this one is O, this one is double bond O. Clear to you? Now put here 2 and 2, 4. Here is 2, okay, then 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6. Clear to you? So what is the resonance hybrid? As I told you, that is O here. Clear friend? Then here is O, then here is O. Now this is the resonating structure. So all options are correct except D. So wrong statement is C. Clear friend? Now I think you can easily solve such kind of questions. Now let's move to the next segment, but give me few seconds friend, so that I can rub this part. Now let's move to the question number 8. Which of the following has the property of phosphorescence? As we know, this is simple question. White phosphorus, remember this, white phosphorus glow in dark. So white phosphorus has a property of phosphorescence. So we can say for this C is the correct option. Clear? For this C is the correct option. Now let's move to the next question. What is the next question? This is a statement type. Read the statement carefully. I am giving you few seconds. Me too also. The order of acidity of hypohalous acid and hydrohalic acid. What is hydrohalic acid? Like HI, okay, HBr, okay, HCl, okay, and HF. This is hydrohalic acid. What is hypohalous acid? What is hypohalous acid? That is HOI, HOBr, definitely HOCl and HOF. Yes, this is the order. Now here read the question. The order of acidity of hypohalous acid and hydrohalic acid is reverse for halogen. That is they have just reverse order. As we know, in case of hydrohalic acid, when we move down the group, that is fluorine to iodine, what will happen? If size of the size increases from fluorine to iodine. So if I add here hydrogen, if I add here hydrogen, then what will happen? In case of Hi, bigger size, so it can be broken easily, and release of H is very easy in case of Hi, and we know if there is a strong tendency to release a hydrogen H plus ion, so it will have more acidic character. So in this case, that is Hi, then HBr, this is the order, then HCl, and then HF. Clear to you? This is the order. Now, if I talk about HOI, but here the reverse order, OH, OHI, then OHBr, then OHCl, then OHF. So, the first statement is completely correct. Statement 1 is correct. Now, explanation. For hypohalous acid, bond energy is the deciding factor, and for hydrohalic acid, electronegativity of the halogen is the deciding. No, not the electronegativity. What? The size is the factor. So statement 2 is not correct. Statement 1 is correct. So check out the option here. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is true. No. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is true. But no, statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So for question number 9, C is the correct option. Clear? Now friend, I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Let's move to the next segment, that is the question number 10. Statement 1, SO2 and H2S can be distinguished by lime water. Check it out. Lime water, SO2 plus CaOH whole twice. Okay, this is the lime water. Now, and H2S plus CaOH whole twice. Clear? If SO2 combines with lime water, it gives you CaSO3. We people know this one is white PPT, but in case of H2S, there is no such PPT form, so no PPT formation take place. So we can say that is statement 1 is correct. Okay. Now next one is SO2. Wait for a moment. SO2 act as a reducing agent and as well as oxidizing agent. Okay, but H2S is only reducing agent. Check it out. As we if I talk about the oxidation state of sulfur, that is oxidation state of the sulfur is +2. It can exceed its oxidation state and it can also decrease its oxidation state. That is, in this case, there may be increment, there may be decrement. So it will act as a oxidizing as well as reducing agent. Oxidizing as well as reducing agent. Definitely this statement is correct. Now H2S. Now check out the H2S. In H2S, sulfur is in -2 oxidation state. This is the final. We cannot move, decrease the oxidation state, but we increase the oxidation state. If there is an increment, then we can say it acts as a reducing agent. So statement 2 is also correct, but there is no relation of statement 2 with statement 1. Now check out. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true. Statement 2 is a correct explanation for statement. No relation. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is true. Definitely statement 2 is not a correct explanation. There is no link. So B is the correct option. Clear to you? So for question number 10, B is the correct option. I think now you can easily solve such questions. Now friend, now revision. Now let's move. We start from 1 again. That is for question number 1. What is the option for question number 1? That is B is the pyroform of acid. Now for question number 2, what is the option? That is the D option, NO plus NO2. Yes sir. Now for D is the correct option for question number 2. And for question number 3, which of the following uses the photoreceptor? That is the B, selenium. For question number 4, that is D is the correct option, ICl3. For question number 5, what is the ion? That is A, K plus IBrCl minus. For question number 5, A is the correct option. For question number 6, which of the following exists as covalent crystal in the solid state? That is sulfur, phosphorus, iodine and the silicon. Clear? Which of the following is the wrong statement? That is C is the wrong statement. For question number 7, C is the correct option. For question number 8, as I told you, white phosphorus, C is the correct option. Check it out. If you have any mistake, you can easily approach to me. For question number 9, what I told you, C is the correct option. For question number 10, B is the correct option. Clear to you? So friend, time is calling. Now you can easily solve such kind of questions. So friend, now time is calling. Now time to say bye bye. Thank you so much.